Hi everyone, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. Look for the skies tonight to turn green. We might be able to see northern lights if you have clear skies. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Yeah, the last year has been very active with northern lights, hasn't it? I'm Mary with Mary Greeley News, and thank you for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe. What they are calling a cannibal coronal mass ejection, it's coming. NOAA models confirmed that the cannibal CME will strike our planet on December 1st. Cannibal CMEs is when a fast coronal mass ejection catches up with a slower one that fired off before it, and the combination is going to be intense. Here we have an image of the sun for the last 2 days. It actually occurs on the 28th, so we'll let this play through again. And it is an Earth-directed CME that created a halo. Did you catch that? Let me pause this. I'm going to go step by step as it blows off. See that right through there? Yeah, that was the bad boy. It was almost an X-flare. I believe I have 2 screen captures. I captured it when it was coming in. And what NOAA said, here you can see it was an M9.82. I shared this on my Twitter account at about 8:30 on the 28th. Here's another image that I shared. That's it right up there. Sun Today shared this on Twitter, and I shared it with my followers. Here it says, an almost X-flare sends a blob of sun stuff heading our way. This is the location of the flare, and let me play this for you so you can see. They have the location of where the blobs came from. Yeah, right there. It says the wave moving away from the site indicates a blob of sun stuff was launched into space. So here we have the prediction center. 7 o'clock. It's probably universal time. Let me bring this back and you can see over here on the 2 different discs as it comes across, and I'll play it from there for you. And it shows, see the first CME and then the second one that they call a cannibal. So there's the first one, there's the second one. And let me pull it back a little bit so you can see it. The first one came in, fired off on the 28th, and then shortly afterwards the second one, which was a fast moving cannibal, right there. And there it goes. It's going to impact our Earth. You can see it there how they became one large CME, which is going to give us the northern lights tonight. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And into the second, it looks like. As you know, this could cause earthquakes. It could cause adverse weather. It could cause volcanic eruptions. All kinds of stuff. Plus, it's going to disrupt our magnetic field, bring in more radiation to the Earth. Yeah, they'll probably be setting out warnings for satellites and astronauts in space and high-flying aircrafts. It could affect GPS also. Different electronics at the higher altitudes. We might have fluctuations in power. It'll affect GPS, navigational systems. They're saying it could be as strong as a G3, which means voltage corrections may be required. False alarms triggered in some protection devices. Yeah, think about the surge protectors I have in my home here. Surface charging may occur on satellite components. Drag may increase on low Earth orbit satellite. Yeah, it could bring some down. I think about Starlink. They may have to do corrections for orientation problems. Intermediate satellite navigation and low-frequency radio navigation problems may occur. HF radio may be intermitted, and it says you could see auroras as low as Illinois and Oregon. Typically 50 geomagnetic latitudes. So here's what it's showing for the current solar flares. I wonder if the one that it cannibalized was this C5 that came in earlier. Afterwards, there was a C7, C8. Okay, and then a C6. Let's see, what's this one? A C3. And just some little stuff. A C2 and a C1. You know that every 11 years we go through the cycle, and you can see that we are definitely higher right now than what they normally predict. Let's see, they got 177.5 as of April. And then it dropped down. Do we have... Oh, they only got it at... Let's see. As far as October. 164 here. So if you go for this year, the peak of 177 for June, to the peak back in 2001, that was 184, it looks like. Now that was what? Let's see if I can get this to go. October of 2001. We also have this very large coronal hole. It's an area of the sun which is cooler, and what happens is the magnetic lines are not looping, but allowing the solar wind to freely come out into space, and it's going to be impacting, it's probably already impacting our Earth. This too will disrupt the Earth's magnetosphere. These charged particles, along with the CME that's coming, are going to penetrate the Earth's atmosphere. It's also going to heat up the upper layers of our Earth's atmosphere, and it will probably cause even more greater auroras that we will be able to see. So it's not just the CME, the cannibal CME, but we got the coronal hole. We could have a double whammy. If you do have power outages and you're worried about war, check your cell phone, see if that's still working. If it was an EMP from a nuclear blast, your phone wouldn't be working. But if it's from the sun, more than likely your phone still will be working. Something to think about if you were a rogue nation and decided to blast an EMP over the United States. Many people wouldn't know it was an EMP that caused the blackout. They would probably think it was the CME, because so many people are talking about the coming corona impacting the Earth and the auroras that we may see. Something to think about. Yeah, you just don't know what these governments plan ahead on. So what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, be prepared. Please stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.